Alrighty guys, so today I did want to do a review of the Skullcandy Indy True Wireless Headphones. Alrighty, so these do use Bluetooth 5.0. They've got up to 16 hours of total battery life. They're IP55 sweat, water, and dust resistant. And my favorite part is that they have the removable ear tips. Now, I can't fit Apple AirPods in my ear. They always seem to fall out. I haven't tried the Pros yet, but I know the regular version with those non-adjustable tips that I haven't been able to fit them in my ear without them falling out throughout the day. They do have touch controls, noise reduction for calls, and a cool little thing that they included on this was the fearless use promise, which means that if you happen to ever lose an earbud, they'll replace it at a discounted price. I'm not entirely sure what the discounted price is, but these do retail at $79.99, so I'm thinking maybe around 20 or so bucks, maybe to replace one of the earbuds. But let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So when you open up the box, this is what you get. So you get basically a sheet of paper explaining how to use them. Basically just tells you how to use the touch controls and basic stuff like how to take them out, put them back in, and making sure the LEDs are the right color to make sure that they're charging. Then it comes with what I believe is a warranty card, maybe? Oh, just like Skullcandy support. So this is just in case, you know, you have any problems with the headphones, and they're telling you not to take them back to the store, which we all know that we'll take them back to the store before we sit on the phone for 7 hours with technical support. All right, then again, we also have a user guide. Don't need that, I know how these work. Then we've got the extra fins and extra ear tips along with a USB-C cable, which, if I'm being honest, is probably the most disappointing part about these headphones is the fact that they use micro USB, not USB-C, that they use micro USB instead of USB Type-C, because I mean, my phone uses USB Type-C, my laptop uses USB Type-C. Everything's moving into USB Type-C, and I'm not sure when these headphones came out, but I'm actually kind of disappointed at the fact that they don't come with the USB Type-C in the box, but these are presented pretty well. The box was pretty okay. So they do come with the fins on them. I believe this is the medium size, or it may be the smallest size. It may be the medium or the smaller size that comes on the headphones themselves. These are tight. These are really tucked in there. You do get these shipped. I picked these up at Best Buy, and they do retail for $70, like I said. But if you do get them shipped, I don't think you should have any problems with them getting broken or anything in shipping. But they do look really nice. I'm a really big fan of touch controls. I feel like if they have buttons, you just like jam them right into your ears. Like these right here. So I got these from Walmart for about 70 bucks. They sound really good, and I swear to you, these headphones do not die, like ever. Like I've probably worn them for a week, like heavy usage, and have not had them die. And that's without using the case. Like they say 14 hours of playtime, and that they really mean that. It's really good. This is not a review for them, but I did want to get that out there. And so I'll just set these off to the side and then pull out the case. Gosh, this is the case. It's nice and clicky. I like that. It does have a little bit of a plasticky feel, and it is a little loose, like, but I feel like there's magnets in here that keep it clicking. Like you could easily close it without having to touch the lid, but you cannot open it because there's a magnet that just keeps it in there. I don't know if you can tell what's going on. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop the headphones in there. I'm not sure how these go in. Oh, okay, that's pretty easy. And they do show the red LEDs on there. See if I can get this to focus. Trying to get it to focus. Where we at? Come on now. So yeah, it does show the red LEDs. It does have this Skullcandy branding on it, and the two LEDs in the front are really bright and big. Like I said, again, USB Type-C. Slightly disappointed about that. I'm sorry, micro USB. I keep saying USB Type C, but micro USB. And those are the headphones. I will get back to you guys once I've used these for about 2 or 3 days to a week, just to go over sound quality. Okay?
One eternity.
Alrighty guys, so I have been using these headphones for about a week and a half now, and I just wanted to give you my opinion on these headphones, some pros, some cons after using them for this amount of time, go over the features of them again and how they work and how they've been working properly. And are these headphones worth the money? Are they worth $80 compared to all the other headphones I've used? I've bought a lot of truly wireless headphones in hopes to find something that has the sound quality of, and don't hate me for this, Apple AirPods. They sound great. Not a big Apple guy. And I don't like the fact that they hang out of my ear. I need buds. I need something that can go in my ear, stick in there, get that nice isolation, get that good sound quality, produce that seal that just makes everything sound so much better and keeps them in your ear. So on the features of these headphones, they do have the touch controls, which I really like. I don't like buttons on my truly wireless headphones because you just smash them in your ear and that does not feel good. And I don't want to be doing that all day, especially considering how much I change the volume or activate my Google Assistant or, anything of that nature. They do have the touch controls, which is really cool. They're IP55 sweat and dust resistant. Now I did take these out. I went running. Did about a 3.5 mile run. Got a little sweat, a little stank on them, but they held up pretty good. I haven't had any problems, barring the problems that I've already had with them. But they've got 4 hours of playtime. I have not had these things die on me yet. I just pop them back in the case whenever I'm not using them. Super easy. They've got about a 33-foot distance for Bluetooth connectivity, and I haven't had these things disconnect on me once, so that's really good. Of course you're not gonna go down the block to the Kroger or the gas station or something and leave your phone at home and then have the headphones. No, it's not gonna go that far, but it is a pretty good distance. Going back to the 4 hours of playtime, it does have 3 charges in the case, so you do have that 4 hours of charge if everything's fully charged up, and then 3 extra charges, so about 16 hours of total battery life. And like I said, I've never had them die. You keep them in the case, you should be good. Pop them on the charger maybe every 2 or 3 days. Shouldn't have any problems with battery life. That's really good on these. So one of the main cons I want to talk about today is the distortion. So these headphones do distort at max volume, and it really, 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 really sucks. You can really hear it in bass heavy music. Like if you listen to a podcast or a YouTube video, you won't have a problem with distortion at all. But if you listen to something bass heavy or something really loud, you're not going to get that full clear sound that you usually get. If you just turn it down one notch, you shouldn't even have a problem with the bassy stuff. You should still be able to hear it perfectly fine. And that's the biggest con about these headphones. That's the biggest thing. That's the only thing that's holding me back from saying, hey, go purchase these headphones. Go buy these headphones. They're worth $80. Because in the condition that they're in, I don't believe that they're worth $80. There's a lot better budget options that you can get. Like, say, these JLabs J-Buds Air, the true wireless. These are really good. They're only $50 at Walmart. Or $10 more for the new Icon ones that have touch controls. Those ones don't have touch controls. These are the older 2018 model of the Gear Icon X. You can pick these up for pretty cheap now. They're you can find them used, secondhand, or maybe even refurbished for a good price. I just feel like these aren't worth $80 in the position that they are in right now. Now, another con I wanted to talk about, and it's really just me nitpicking. The touch controls are super weird, and it's tough to get these out of the case if you don't have the fins on. They're super slippery. I'm going to see if I can get it out of here real quick. So, and they don't come out. They literally stay in this thing. These magnets are really, really tough, and it doesn't help the fact that they're so slippery. One sec. So, yeah, the touch controls. So, if you want to turn the volume up, you just tap on it one time, and the volume will go up. If you want to turn the volume down, so it's the right and the left. So, on the right earbud, you'd press the right one to turn the volume up, and the left one to turn it down. Same thing with the tracks. If you want to go back a track or skip up a track, the weird thing I don't like about them is that you have to hold it for a second to skip a track back or forth, whichever, the corresponding earbud on that. But that's super annoying. I'd rather have you just tap it to change tracks. I don't really change my music volume too often, so I really feel like holding it would be a better option, especially considering when you're trying to change tracks. If you hold the bud for too long, the buds will turn off because they have a feature in about 6 seconds of holding it, it'll turn off. But you do get that beep to let you know that it's just changing tracks instead of turning it off. That's just a little bit of a nitpick for me. I wish they would swap those two out. But the pros of these headphones, the sound quality is really good, barring that big bass. You know, that when you turn it up to max volume, that big bass distortion is really, really, really annoying, especially if you like listening to things at high quality. You know, you want some high quality music and some bass. Because I really love Skullcandy products, and I'll keep purchasing their products no matter what the reviews say. I gotta test it out myself and see. So I bought these, the Hef 3s. Now these are probably my favorite headphones of all time right now. You know, they're a really good price. They sound really good. The Bluetooth lasts forever. They have quick charge that gives you like 4 hours of playback and 15 minutes to charge. But these have really good sound quality, especially if you're listening to like YouTube videos or podcasts or maybe making phone calls. It sounds really good. And they fit really well in your ear. They're not like super heavy. You put those wings on and the tips that fit you. You know, they got the small, medium, large that comes in the box. If you put those on, there's no way you can't find a fit for you. And they don't fall out of your ear. You literally have to pull them out of your ear for them to fall out once you get that fit right, just the way you want it. But overall, they're not a bad pair of headphones. I would not recommend that you go out and buy these unless you just got money to spend and blow like crazy. Alrighty, guys, so that's the end of the video. I would like if you guys smash that like button, subscribe to me. You'd probably be one of my first subscribers. This is my first video, so I'd like any tips that you guys have on improving video quality or anything. I am filming all of this on a Pixel 2 XL and just using the onboard mic system. I don't have an external mic or anything like that. I got a couple lights set up around, just sitting at my desk. So yeah, if you guys like the video,